James Harden and Russell Westbrook together? Lord have mercy.
Rudy Gobert has tested positive for coronavirus.
But it indicated that he didn't take it seriously.
Some early fireworks there. You saw the two of them.
Aaron Gordon might be as good a dunker as we've ever seen, and he's never won.
I think the definition of greatness is to inspire the people next to you.
People are always saying about the talk, and I talk, and I talk, and I talk, but guess who can walk?
Why can't I be the best player in the league? I don't see why.
I back it up! I back it up!
We're now in July. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. You know, I'm in a much better place, both physically and mentally. You know, kind of a little excited to get back out there after all these interesting months that's been behind us. So it's good to be back.
Health officials in China are trying to identify a mysterious strain of pneumonia.
China ordering a quarantine for the entire city of Wuhan, where the contagious coronavirus was first detected and is spreading fast. Detected or suspected in at least 11 countries across the globe. Concerns of a global pandemic are spreading from a virus that's now reached the United States.
Breaking news.
The Washington
first
State
death from coronavirus here in the United
the
States.
first death from that disease here in the U.S.
The NBA is now urging its players to avoid high-fiving fans.
Major event organizers and cities face the difficult choice of whether to cancel big public events.
The NBA is telling teams they should be prepared for the possibility of playing games in empty arenas.
The teams insist they won't play without fans.
If I show up to an arena and ain't no fans in there, I ain't playing.
NBA, MLB, NHL, MLS banning all non-essential personnel from their locker rooms.
Honestly, just being aware of it. You know, being a little more careful. You know, there's not much we can do right now. We're not gonna stop touching. Stop saying hi to each other or stop giving each other high fives, but it's...
Thank you.
So Gobert is out. You see both head coaches now talking with the officials, Quinn Snyder and Billy Donovan. We don't know what they're talking about. So both head coaches have gone back, and you see the teams heading back to the locker room.
The game tonight has been postponed. You are all safe. And take your time in leaving the arena tonight and do so in an orderly fashion. Thank you for coming out tonight.
And they basically told the teams and the officials to leave the court. And here's what's happening right now. Let's show you some tweets here. Utah Jazz All-Star Rudy Gobert has tested positive for coronavirus. The world as we know it here in the NBA is officially changed right now.
This astounding and unprecedented story continues to evolve. I had no idea that it would be this soon. He has just tweeted within the past 2 minutes that the NBA is suspending the season.
Crazy, this can't be true. I mean, it's not within the realm of possibilities. It seemed more like out of a movie than reality.
He said he's sorry about his carelessness. That was not carelessness. Carelessness would be if he sneezed into the air and he didn't cover up, something like that. He didn't wash his hands before he did. What he did was intentionally done. Not that he's looking to spread disease, we understand that, but it indicated that he didn't take it seriously.
I certainly don't believe that he intended any harm to anybody. He was playing around, being affable or what have you. He didn't have any malice intent. So let's get that out the way. But there's no escaping his immaturity, the insensitivity that he displayed, and it was inexcusable.
Breaking news on SportsCenter, the NBA stealing all the headlines again. Our man Adrian Wojnarowski reporting Russell Westbrook on his way to Houston. The Thunder agreeing to trade the 8-time All-Star to the Rockets for Chris Paul, 2 first-round picks and 2 first-round pick swaps.
I've heard the news. Russell Westbrook is going to Houston. He's teaming up with James Harden yet again.
The Rockets' title window, which appeared to be closing, if not closed, sprung wide open.
We've been talking about the Los Angeles Lakers. We've been talking about the Los Angeles Clippers. How about the Houston Rockets now?
What have been your thoughts about the city of Houston thus far and just the opportunity?
Hot as hell, tell you that.
A lot of interesting on the court. First off, we all were wondering how the interpersonal dynamic was going to work between James Harden and Russell Westbrook.
It's fascinating.
Some early fireworks there. You saw the two of them.
Bielitsa for the win. He got it. Sacramento wins the game.
Having an animated discussion, we'll call it that, on the sideline.
Well, they were happy before the game. They were doing all this, and then there was a miscommunication, and suddenly they were not shy about sharing their feelings.
And the reason the sideline interaction with him and Russ is funny is because you kind of wonder how this is going to go. Like,
but I tell you what I'm really hoping for in the Western Conference. I want to see the Houston Rockets against the Oklahoma City Thunder in the playoffs. Chris Paul going to Houston and kicking their butt. That would be one of the greatest things I've seen in the NBA in a long time.
Playoff basketball is here. New tonight, the Rockets begin their series with Chris Paul and the Thunder.
This is going to be a terrific series.
Russell Westbrook is expected to minimally miss the start of the Rockets' first-round playoff series against the Thunder because of a strained right quad muscle.
To now not have Russ and to have staring across the court from the guy you traded him for.
You're going to be facing Houston. What were some of the thoughts that came in your mind?
Sort of had a feeling this was going to happen anyway. This is obviously what the fans want to see. Let's get to it.
Step back three. 2-0 lead. Avoiding going down 3 games to nothing. Come on. Paul Butter! How about OKC? They even things at 2 apiece.
Yeah, 2-2.
Russell Westbrook will return for the Rockets in Game 5.
Dominating second half performance by the Rockets. Houston will be 1 win away from the Western Conference semis.
Again, Paul working on Green. Oh, Chris Paul!
Clutch time, fourth quarter. Some people built for it. Some people shy away from it.
Buzzer sounds and Oklahoma City survives for a Game 7.
If the Houston Rockets lose Game 7 tomorrow night, it will be over. You can book it. You let go of Chris Paul, you trade him to Oklahoma City, you upgraded to Russell Westbrook, and you go into a Game 7 with James Harden not having dissipated in any way, and you can't get out of the first round, you lose to Oklahoma City? Really? That's why you go home? If they lose this game, you can book it.
Don't ever talk about his defense again. Ball game over.
But his Rockets had no answers in terms of how to stop the LA Lakers. Are back in the Western Conference Finals for the first time since 2010 as they eliminate the Houston Rockets in 5 games. LeBron James superb.
Didn't turn out as planned. So many different obstacles that we as a team had to overcome. Not a bad year, but obviously not the way we wanted to end it.
Rockets have agreed to trade Russell Westbrook to Washington for John Wall and a protected first in 2023.
This was a trade of 2 players on 2 teams who wanted to go in the other direction. Russell Westbrook wanted to be in Washington, and John Wall wanted to play with James Harden, wanted to go to Houston.
Should Harden want to stay with the Rockets to play with Wall?
This dude is one of the greatest offensive weapons this game has ever seen. Bottom line is, James Harden wants out. He wants out by any means necessary.
Let's talk about James Harden. Now, he missed practice on Sunday, and they said that was because of COVID-19 protocols. But there was a video that emerged over the weekend that shows James Harden allegedly at a strip club. Right, he also was spotted at Little Baby's birthday party where he gave him $100,000 cash. He gave him a watch.
James, what was the point that you were trying to get across when you went to Atlanta and Vegas when training camp was starting? I was just training.
James Harden is lashing out because he wants to get out. James Harden is throwing, I think James Harden is 30, 31 years of age. He's throwing a temper tantrum.
Is something that
I don't think it can be fixed. So
Your reaction to this blockbuster move?
As far as I'm concerned, it's finals or bust.
Everybody in town, everybody in the NBA still talking about what we witnessed last night in the Verizon Slam Dunk.
Best dunk contest ever.
From the Orlando Magic, Aaron Gordon. Here he is.
See how we gonna do this.
Yo, Kevin, this is my
Get this
sleeper
classic
pick.
man on.
Aaron Gordon.
They want to see you do it again. They want to see you go back to back for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Zach LaVine.
Like I said, people said best dunk contest ever. I would say best Saturday night ever in continuation. But those two guys, to have consecutive 50s, 6 in a row, and the fact that they had this, Chuck, it got to the point where they had to improvise because they had a script of maybe 4 or 5 dunks. Take that. Wake him up, LaVine. Wake us up. It's a long drum roll. Yes, there it is. Okay. Stop it. Stop it.
And he brings out his mascot.
He does this, though. He does this. That's a 10.
Zach LaVine has competition, people. He knows it now. He knows it now.
I told you that's what he was going to do. Oh, my goodness. I told you. This is real. Okay. This is real. This is... That's a 50. That's a 50. That is the best dunk in the last 5 years.
You just got
that might be the... Okay. It's the same dunk.
That's a 49.
He had to go get
it. He got a 50.
That's a 50 dunk, man. That is a 50 dunk.
That was something spectacular.
And he won. Come on, Chuck, he won it out. Come on, man. That's a 50. Free throw.
Man, they got to be a tie, man. Bring 2 of those trophies out, man.
You got to bring them out.
Yeah, bring 2 of those trophies out, man.
Bring it out. Oh, my goodness. You got to raise the rim. Raise the rim, Marty. Raise the rim. Wait. Let me see it. Okay.
He's got tricks up his sleeve.
He's got bunny. I didn't know he had bunnies like that.
He's got dunks.
I didn't know he had that.
That was terrific. All these. I know it's great, man.
This is a tie. This is a tie.
It is, man. And bring out 2 of these trophies.
Wait, yeah, come on, man. It's like I changed my mind on the tomahawk, and then I come into it. Are you kidding me? I've never seen that. I've never seen that. I've never seen that.
50. That's got to be.
Yeah, that's
back of the.
Come on, that Jordan's been open. Come on, man. That's highway robbery, man. Between the legs. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Good night. Good night, sweetheart.
I think he just went back to back.
Yeah. Good night, sweetheart.
He just went back to back.
Yeah. Nobody lost that one. That was an incredible display.
Not sure if you guys heard, but Aaron Gordon announced today that he will be in the 2020 NBA Slam Dunk Contest. For those of you who don't know, Aaron Gordon participated in arguably one of the greatest dunk contests of all time in 2016 against Zach LaVine. AG has some of the greatest dunks in competition history in that one contest alone, but to everyone's surprise, he walked away empty-handed.
I think I'm just gonna come original with it. I really want to do dunks that have never been done before in the dunk contest. So, yeah, of course, Chicago is historical, and that's partly the reason why I'm doing it. I love the art of the dunk, you know what I mean? I love it. In game, out of game, all that dunk contest. I love it so much, but it's gonna be my last one. I'm saving all these dunks after this. This is it, you know what I mean? Because, you know, I do want to get out of that just like being known as just a dunker, so.
Hey, yo, check this out. At now, 4 will enter. When will emerge victorious? It's time to meet 2020 AT&T Slam Dunk competitors. Hey, yo, check this out. And from the Orlando Magic, providing some of the most iconic dunks in history. Back one more time and take it all. Give it up for Aaron Gordon.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a 10.
There better not be a 9 over there.
You know why you're giving out 50s? Because it's a big, rich 10. He took a chance and he only got to wait. Come on, man. He took a chance and he won. In the history of the contest, he's the most unique. Of the slam dunk that he's jumped over a guy off the backboard between the legs. That's a 50. That's a 50. That's a 60. Hey, Aaron Gordon, who win? That's what I'm talking about. Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
It is a 2-dunk dunk off. 2-dunk dunk off.
Yeah. This is something.
They both got 50s. Dunk off.
That's it. Let's go home. Let's go home. Listen.
Give it to them both, man. Give it to them both, man.
You got to give it up. Parker, jump on the taco. If you jump on the taco the second time. If you jump on the
Boston Celtics, Taco Fall, who is 7'5".
You dunk over Taco, you win.
Yeah,
you win.
What's taking so long, man? This is easy, right? Well, they're all looking at each other's scores, too. Man, this is easy.
Did Gordon get robbed again?
Yeah. The fact of the matter is that you're trying to win. You taking time out of your schedule. You sitting up there competing. You believe you legitimately won both times.
In the end, somebody had to win and somebody had to lose.
Aaron Gordon might be as good a dunker as we've ever seen in this contest, and he's never won.
Is it a goal of yours to win a dunk contest before you retire from a dunk contest?
Nah, it's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap. I feel like I should have 2 trophies. You know what I mean? So it's over for that.